Hello, so in this game black died big in the top right corner and there was no way to come back. Let's have a quick look. White is playing very territorial, starting with the Sun. Now this is a possible approach on the Sun, but black has other options as well. The most common way is to play on top the Hoshi and put pressure. Now there are a few ways for white to answer locally. This would be the basic pattern where white simply keeps the corner while black goes for the outside. White can also consider Tenuki and play away, and then if black blocks one side or the other, white can still live in the corner. This would be a modern style follow-up, but most of the time white reacts right away. This is another possible follow-up. White can jump here or the bottom. In this case again white is grabbing the points in the corner while black goes for outside influence. Well, having the 3-3 point in place, it's obvious that white is going for territory. Now when black plays this approach, white can simply protect the corner, then black extends for a base, and then white plays away to prevent the shimari in the top left corner. Now black can also consider the high approach instead of r5. Now the most common follow-up is to push several times like this and then extend from the wall. In this case again, white takes the points in the corner while black goes for the outside, so the result is pretty balanced. And another way to approach for black would be to approach from afar, either high or low. And in this case, white can defend the corner either with Ogema or two-space jump, and then black extends back towards his corner. So again, white takes the corner, black goes for the side. And it's pretty much the same if white defends high. All these extensions are possible for black. Now in the actual game, white decided to pincer, which seems quite aggressive and a little bit overplayed too. Black simply jump out. Now playing the jump allows white an attach at s5, which will result in connecting on the fourth line like this. And if this happens, feels a little bit uncomfortable for black, because black has to crawl on the second line to leave and eventually even capture the stone. And white is quite happy with the outside thickness, because black builds only a few points on the side, while white has a tremendous influence towards the center. So black should think about a different way to punish here, which is Kosumi, q4. This doesn't allow the s5 move and puts pressure on the cornerstone right away. So white will probably go out to fix his corner and take the key point. Also jump out, because it's generally bad to get surrounded. And black makes a pretty light shape this way, and then black can consider a pincer like this or like this in order to prevent white's base on the right side. If white extends for a base to r10, black is very happy to surround immediately. Now this way can be a little bit dangerous for white's corner, because this will result into a dead L formation. So white will need another move here, but in that case black will switch to the bottom side. So even if white managed to secure the corner and make a base on the right side, black is happy with the result, taking the moe on the bottom area. So white jump. Normally white should simply jump p3 and they'll still keep s5 in reserve. So if black plays here, the attach is still possible. Or for the time being, white can jump, black will jump, white takes the territory on the bottom, and then black has to set up an attack on those stones on the right side in order to stay safe. So this will result in a fighting game early on. Now taking the base, this allows the move to surround the corner. And in this case, white is a little bit under pressure. And if white tries to connect again under, it's a bit different this time. So this would be all forced, and now black can simply secure the corner. There is no way for white to live in the corner or to capture the black stones, because black already has an eye and white doesn't have too many liberties. And also it's impossible to approach and play Atari. So this will be a pretty good result for black locally. It's big to play R12, but it's more urgent to punish white in this corner. Now, if white is trying other moves, like attach here for example, black can simply pull back and get stronger again. White needs to fix the corner, and then again, black can go for the most open side. So either set up the bottom moyo or now attack the right side. Quite severe, because those two stones on the right are just a tiny base. But first things first, should surround the corner. So here black missed a little opportunity to punish white for his R7 overplay. So white got time to extend and fix the corner. And normally black's two stones are a little bit weak, so black should either jump out or attach once in the corner to make sure white doesn't use S5. Now the meaning of this attach is to get some forcing moves. So if white cuts, black can also cut. White has to take a stone. Black can go Atari on the outside and then Atari on the second line to keep white separated. If white takes a stone, black can separate all the way, or simply put pressure on the right side, because there are some cutting points now. So again, white has to pay attention. So black captures two stones and the group is fixed. There is no way out here. White will just die faster. So when playing this attach at S3, if white blocks, black can bump. Now white needs to protect Q2 or solid at Q3. Q2 gives him eye shape. But having these two forcing moves at S3 and R4 disconnects white on the right side, then black can simply turn, going out with his weak group while putting pressure on white, and then jump again. So this would be a proper way to fix the weak stones on the right. Playing away, p5 can become a target pretty soon. Instead of Keima, it's good enough for white to play the two-space jump. Now black needs a base on the bottom, like this, and his p5 stones are still kind of floating, so black should protect somehow. Well, this move is meant to put more pressure on p5, but it leaves some later options at n2. Yeah, going out with Kosumi, it's a fine idea, but again, black can use these moves first and then run out, just to make sure white doesn't connect under. This feels like a solid move for white, but anyway, white can use this S5 attach just to separate black in the middle. So now the two stones are floating and the group on the side needs to leave. So black has to push and then take the stone to stay alive. And in this case, white can attack the bottom group too, the bottom stone. So if black extends, something like this can happen. And white will play away. This result is pretty good for white. So I decided to go p8. In order to attack more severe, it's better to play o8. Now black needs to jump, and white can jump to keep the black group separated. If black plays here, and extends for a base, now the middle group is in trouble. Can be surrounded. And if black goes out, something like this, white can attack severe the two stones on the bottom. And again, black is running with two weak groups. So white had a more effective way to attack here. Good for black to go out. And again, white should think about shoulder hit to put more pressure on the bottom group. That's a good decision to extend for base. Usually here, white should just kick, black goes out, and this is already a pretty cramped formation. Then white defends the corner, and black needs another move to stay safe here, or try to connect his other stones on the outside. Going down, it's a bit unusual, because it leaves the attack from the left side. But first of all, black should slide, because from this move, black can jump again to N2. So white either protects here or like this, and now attack from the left side. And then go out in the middle with the other group. So this would be comfortable for black. This pip it's no need, because now white can defend indirectly and black loses the L2 slide. So this kind of move, it's not to black's advantage immediately. So black connected solid. It's bad to play L2 because even if black pushes again, white blocks, black plays here and white connects. And then the two stones on the bottom are quite thin, so black has to jump out. Playing like this, black can still slide, and then white blocks and black goes up. Going M2, it's a little bit too ambitious. White can simply separate. And now when playing the clamp, white goes down. When this move, Atari, connect and capture. So M2 got punished. White was kind. He blocked the other way. Now black can go back. It's like playing L2, white defends N2, and then black plays another move, which is not necessary, instead of playing a big point. This would be quite nice, because white is losing the base in the corner, and now it's kind of floating. So white was a little bit scared, probably being lazy to read what happens here. Also, this is a way to capture black. It happens. So black went back. Going back here, it's quite slow. It's still bigger to play this way, and if white captures one stone, it's not such a big loss, and then surround the corner. So L2, it's really not that urgent. Playing this is a bit unusual after D2. Normally, just defend the corner with a Gema or O-Gema. And locally on the bottom, it's more interesting to play F2. If black pushes here, white connects, black goes back, white defends. If black blocks, then white plays E3, black goes out, and then Hane, Atari, connect, and connect. And then white doesn't even need a move at C6, because the corner is strong enough, so white can go for a large point now. Playing this one, it's a bit strange. Black can just go down, and if Hane, black should approach the left side, because the bottom already has enough space to make twice. Going up, it's a fine move too, but then it allows this Hane, so white shape is good again. White can continue with Hane under, trying to take away the base, and then extend on the left side. But again, it's bigger to play a move like this to prevent Shimari and extend back, for example. So white extends for building more in the corner. Black got the Shimari, this is very good. Now that's an invasion that shows white is already jealous on that corner. But if you look all over the board, it's more interesting for white to split the top side. Because like this, black can attack from the left white extends to the right, either here or here. Or if black attacks from the right, white extends to the left. So it's very easy for white to fix a base. Now black can double up the corner to build using both extensions here and here, or extend on the left side in order to prevent white becoming too big there. But if this happens, white immediately invades the sun. That's a pretty good sequence to take all those points in the corner. And normally black needs another move to stay connected and safe. Playing here shows a little desperation by white, and it's no need. Going in the corner, it's a bit risky. White should come out with Hane. Now there are several ways black can react to this move. Turn in the corner, then Atari and extend. Or double Hane, where black sacrifices one stone and captures to keep the corner. But this is not even that bad for white, because white is happy with the left side. And now again, white should do something about the top. Simply Nobi, and then white pushes again, black gets ahead, white lives in the corner, but then black extends in the top. So that's a really nice moyo for black. So when white goes in the corner right away, black should go down, because this puts a lot of pressure on the group, which is not alive yet. So white needs Hane, black will block, white connects. Now if black simply plays a tiger mount, white has to block to live in the corner, and then again black can extend all the way to the left side, or play another move in the top for the moyo. This cut is not dangerous, black can extend. If white comes out, black extends again. Now if black really wants to kill the corner, should turn like this, and then Hane in the corner. And this will reduce the group to the dead L formation. And there's nothing white can do here. Well, except this is Atari. So it's only one eye. And if this happens, white can play the clamp and then take one stone, but then black will jump to surround everything. So this is tough for white now. Playing away wasn't so inspired, because black can really put a lot of pressure on that corner by going down. But it's a large point to extend here though. So now white can just Hane and secure the left side. There are several moves to react to this Hane. First of all, simply get ahead, or Hane in the corner and then double Hane. Now if this happens, white should pay attention. If white cuts and captures one stone, black will kill the corner. So this is falling into a trap for white. Therefore, white plays Atari in the corner first, and now he has time to Atari on the left and go for a trade. Now black takes Ponoki in the top, white takes Ponoki on the left side. But this is really good for black, because black has the extension at K16 from the wall, and it's quite ideal. And now playing P17, it also secures the corner. White should probably play this Keima to increase his left side and limit the top moyo. If white plays a move around here, black is happy to Keima like this, because that's the moyo's border. So white Hane this way should go down for pressure, and after that defend proper with the tiger mount, because here white can just Hane. Oh, he never did. This is a good block. That's the right direction to play. Here you can Hane to keep more pressure on the group, or it's possible to play the jump directly. Now white will leave like this in Gote, and then it's very big to play the Hane in the corner and connect, because white needs to leave and then extend all the way. Also, when playing this move, white can clamp first to see how black reacts and then leave. If white plays away, let's say Hane here, black will just play Kosumi to reduce the space, and Hane, and this is a dead formation. There is no way to build a second eye in the top. So there's only one eye in the corner at S18, the bulky 5 formation. Playing Q15 is just a little bit soft in this case. So white chooses a Keima. The push is no need, because obviously white will connect and there's not a good follow-up for black in the corner. And now black needs to double up here and defend, connect his R12. It's more interesting to play Kosumi Tsuke like this. And now when white Nobi, play the Hane and connect in the corner. And after that, Hane R18. Playing this move, it's preparation for the cut at S15. Because now, if white tries to separate, black will capture. So white needs to take the stone in the corner, then black connects, and if white links under, black will block this way. If white takes a stone in order to damage the top side or Nobi, then black can capture these guys. Also, for black it's good enough to connect here, and then white will push an Atari, and then think about cutting or connecting under. But it's not such a big deal to lose one stone, because black has a tremendous potential in the top, so it's really worth going for those points. So back to the game. Black Hane, block, connect, and white defends the corner. White can go out here and cut, then go for the kill, because the stones on the right side are completely surrounded. And even if black tries to resist and fight this way, white gains enough liberties to win the capturing raise, the semi-eye on the right side. So going down S19 was a little bit passive or slack. Now black has time to protect here. Oh, before extending, should really Hane and connect. And if white plays here, then kill the corner. So white defends and then extend. And should extend all the way to C8, because from C8 black has a follow-up to slide and then jump out and increase the left side more. Playing C10, it's a bit passive. White can Hane under, black needs to defend, and then white can just play away. This feels like a little desperate invasion. Black could simply connect Q13, then when white comes out, attack the whole group. Usually attacking one stone like this, it's going to help the one stone. And black doesn't really connect. Also playing the attach, white will Hane, black pulls back, and when white connects, there is no way for black to connect under, so black still needs to come out with this kind of attack. But actually this is what white is looking for, to run out and damage the Moyo. So white separates. Playing the Hane doesn't do much. Should still think about the cap to come out with the wall and attack the 3 stones as severe as possible. Because the whole point here is to push white into the thickness on the left side and try to catch the group. White's invasion was a little bit deep. So for white it's safer, first of all, secure the corner and separate this guy. And then if black defends, jump along. White has to accept that black will build the top side, but he should go for things on the right side, on the left side, and keep it balanced. And also target this M6 group in the middle, which is still kind of floating. So Hane, oh, turn, that's weird. Should just block and then make some shape, because now white starts attacking the Q15 group. On the way out, black has to find ways to leave, which will be rather painful. So, turn. On this turn, black should simply no b, because that way black connects the wall to the top, and now even if white plays Atari and Atari again and push, it's not such a big deal, because black connects everything together and white has to fix his group, make some I shape. And then again black can play this in center, slide on the left side to reduce some points, and now jump in the middle. It's about time to fix that center in order to attack the top group or the right side. And the game is still playable for both sides, open for any result. Playing here, white can still separate, and then again q15 is in trouble. So he played a Hane. Cut it's a bit risky, but let's see the ladder. The ladder doesn't work, so it's possible. I would still connect under though, and let white fix his shape. Anyway, aggressive cut, but playable because the ladder is broken by r12. So yeah, white has to go out. And again, and one more, very good. Here should no be again. And then when white cuts, black doesn't have time to protect that stone. Should do something to rescue his wall. Maybe clamp here and then jump out. Playing the jump here allows the wedge, and then now there are two cutting points for white, so for black. So when black plays here, white can still use the other cut. But right now, white wants to kill the top side, so this will happen. And that's a lot of territory for white. Also playing the wedge, if black goes Atari here, white comes out. Now black needs to save these guys, and there's a squeeze play in this area, and then white can come out and again look for the top right corner. This was gentle. Oh, black almost connected. No B, it's the way. And then connect under. Playing here, white can still separate, so that was too much. Either no B or Hane, and if push, get ahead. And now black is safe. So black missed the last opportunity to stay connected. Well, white is killing a stone, and black has some chance to make ice, but it's still difficult. In fact, playing this Atari is no need. It's better to keep 019 in center, because if white plays away, black goes down and he connects. Connecting under, it's also alive. If white takes a stone, black can jump out, and now he's got more space to leave. Like this. There are 4 in line, so the group is alive. Well, black is going to lose some points in the top, but taking the life in the top right, it's more valuable. So Atari take, then jump, and this is pretty much alive. Now black should play here, then push again, and then jump, and it's enough space to make twice. That's a bit too much. Should still find a way to create ice like this. Yeah, this is easily twice. Jumping out this way can backfire. So white cuts right away. Oh, you don't have to save one stone. Should pull back, and it's okay. This is again alive. There is no way to take away both eyes. That move is not even sent. So black can make an eye here and an eye around here. The wall is safe. Now trying to save one stone and going for the kill in the top allows this Atari, and then white can catch those stones. This would be a disaster. White didn't punish right away, but he should have. Atari, and then black doesn't even have time to respond, so black should still find ways to live in the top, and white will simply capture 3 stones to stay connected. So white is trying to catch those guys first, and now peep. Puck. This works too. Atari, and Atari all the way. Boom. Instead of taking the stone, it's better for white to go out. Now it feels more difficult to leave, but let's check. So push, and push again, and push again, and hane, and kill. 3 in line this time. Ouch. Well, black is trying hard to kill back, but this is the move actually, to keep white separated. So if this happens, black can attack either the top or the middle group. So when white tries to escape here, let's say he goes out with this shape, black can go for a semi with the top group. And black has many liberties in this kind of race, so it should be okay. Looks like black is winning the race by a couple of liberties. So that was a nice opportunity to escape. So block here first, cut. Now if white gets ambitious and tries to kill the top, black has Atari, and then pip, and then net. So Atari here, connect. Oh, actually the net is better this way. On this move, connect, on Atari, connect. On Atari, sacrifice 1 stone. And again, white doesn't have too many liberties. Only 2 left. So white dies in the middle this time. There was a great chance for black to escape by simply playing the cutting point. Now this gives him only 1 eye. Should still turn here, but now it's different because white can play the connection, which is actually center, because he can push through. So now there's no way to fight the semi. White got too many liberties. That's a pity. So normally black should connect, then white pushes here even 2 times and then blocks the left side. And at this stage the game is already resignable because the top right is too large. It's like a quarter of the board. Hane here is still center and then protect the center. If black is trying this kind of move, white can simply push through, which he did. Push again, push again. Black needs to no-be 1 more time, then here it's center too. And center is never as big as it looks, then white can attack these guys too. Hane in the head of 2 stones. If black plays Atari, white will snap back. This would be ouch. Here it works to block, to gain a few extra points, and then white has to come back and protect against the cut. Playing like this, it's a bit shy. And it's better for white to connect with this hanging connection because it impacts the stone in the middle, so black will go up or down. Otherwise, if black plays away, white has Hane. And Hane again, so white can develop more in the middle. Well, from here, no matter what black is trying, it's a really hard game for black. It's impossible to come back. So what happened in the end, white won by 60 points or so. Yeah, this Atari is just a wasted quadret. It can be played later. It's obvious that white is not going to let the cut work. Well, black has this Atari, and then push, and then Hane in the corner, but nothing works. White can live separately with both groups, so the black group still stays dead inside. These moves are no need, the last few moves by white. But I guess he just wanted to keep the lead in a very conservative way. Trying to cut the Ikentobi, it's going to fail. Simply protect here locally. White can Atari and then connect. So black needs to link under, and therefore it didn't work. This move works too. Well, black can Atari and Atari from behind, but then white links under in Sente and plays away. Finally, white got to play b14 and b13, but b15 is no need. That's the kind of move one plays only when Hane comes on the first line to prevent the capture. White has enough space in the corner. There are like 8 spaces inside, so there's no need to fear about life. Also, if white plays away and black Hane, white can play the hanging connection to make sure he's got eye shape, so nothing happens in the corner. Okay, then connect. Connecting here, it's not really needed. Black can play this, and jump, and if white cuts, the ladder works. And anyway, black doesn't have time for those kind of moves. Also, connecting back at d14 is no need, because the group, even if white cuts here, black is connected in the center, so the top group leaves by itself and the left side also. This was good in Sente, just Kosumi. R2 shows some desperation, and nothing works here. So from here on, only small moves left, and that's pretty much it. No way to come back. Good endgame by white. Black should simply pull back, because when pushing here, black can block. Like this, white can Atari and damage some more. So center is never as big as it looks. Not necessary. Nothing happens if black goes here. Also, this move, it's no need c6 unless black goes d9. So white defended in advance several times without being the case. So Atari, 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 and double Atari. Okay, that's needed because of this. This is a disaster for black again. But it's actually better to connect solid to eliminate the quadrants. Alright, then... Oh. White can play Atari one stone and then connect under to damage a few more points. This move is just giving up points. It's also possible to go down, because on Atari, black can go for snapback. So like this. And it's counting time. Well, the last call. Let's check the score estimator. So white won by 66.5. Ouch. So losing that top right corner was the critical moment of this game. And actually black had the chance to kill white in order to escape, or several opportunities to connect under early on. Alright. Enjoy the review.